How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be looking at a Plat 5 Tracer. Everyone say hello to Dre. Now this is a scrim game. It's not, a public comp lobby, but it is a scrim game. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna do what we usually do and do some coaching on it. Dre says, I want to get out of low plat because of my inability to win consistently in low plat because of certain teammates griefing intentionally, feeding my games constantly in plat, and I want to get to high plat low diamond because I feel that's where I belong mechanically and skill wise. Believe me, I know all about the intentional griefing. But right, we're gonna help you here today. If you guys want to submit your own clips to be coached here on the channel, head down to the Google form that is linked in the description and fill that out there. Also, if you want to support me and my channel, which would be greatly appreciated, you can head over to my Ko-fi, which is linked in the description. Right, heading down to the game, we've also got this on the side. Game stats for everyone. It's great. Now, what I want to see as Tracer, how did I get back here? Where? What I want to see as Tracer, I want to see very similar to Genji. I want to see flanking those back lines. I want to see taking out those supports, taking those 1v1s, being an annoying little menace. I want to also see some good uses of pulse bomb. The way I treat pulse bomb is a very throwaway ult. You don't really have to save it for much. You can just kind of go and stick it to whoever you really want, basically. We're also going to look at how well you are mechanically with your blink. If you are able to blink around and still keep a good focus on your target. Right, so we're going in with a pretty solid team. Genji, Tracer, Diva, Lucio, and Kiriko. Right, so who do we want to be looking for here? We want to be either looking for a kill on that Lucio, a kill on that Baptiste, maybe even a kill on that Genji. We do want to be kind of wary of... Unfortunate, we get that. Nice. Alright, I'm already seeing some good sort of mechanical aim. Oh, he could be really dangerous for us though, Cass. I know Cass doesn't have his flashbang anymore, but he still is somewhat of a decent counter for the likes of Tracer. Just because if he manages to get hits on you, it can be devastating. We go get that Lucio. Nice, lovely stuff. You're being really hard to hit. I like that. I really like that. I love that I can see everyone's stats now. This is great. Right, we kind of are being sort of a little menace here. I like it. We're not going too far. Go for the flank. I like this. Now, I wouldn't be afraid to just stick a pulse bomb on him once his immortality field goes down. Lovely stuff. Again, yeah, great. It's a real big throwaway ult. You don't really need to hold on to it for very long. Right. We're backing out. I think that would be the best cause of action right now. Yeah, just get out. So you definitely are mechanically good. I do see some sort of high plat gameplay as of now. Right, if we can sort of duel this Genji, that could be a big advantage for us. We can get this Lucio while he's over here trying to mess with us. Kind of being a distraction in this back line, I don't mind. They're kind of forcing the enemy team to be looking both ways. We can get him. Oh no, okay, he's running away. Nice. Right. We kill him. Nice. Lovely stuff. We're doing really well right now. We're sort of really fortunate for us that the enemy team were just leaving us alone. I think if they were to turn at us and take care of us really quickly, they could have held that a little longer. But that's what I'm really liking. You are sort of just chilling around the place. You're not letting the enemy team pressure you too heavily. You know, you're in their back line, you're messing with them, you're forcing them to turn around while your team are pushing in. It's doing a really good job for you. Huge pulse bomb. Nice. And you and Genji just clean up. That's great. That's actually great. I love to see that. Right, Genji's going in with his ult. The enemy team are trying to rush in just a touch point, so they're not really looking at us. They want to get rid of your tank. Cass is still really low. If we can get Cass, that would be great for us. For Bap. Nice. We can kill Genji. Nice. We've got pulse bomb back up. Nice stick. We are cleaning up here. This could be a bit dangerous. Oh, we could have got him if we kept shooting. We're on 12 health. We just want to leave. We just want to leave and get some heals. Right, we're going back on Genji. I want to... We can get Genji. Nice. We're seeing a bit of vendetta against Lucio. Yeah, good job. We're playing the backline really well. We're going into the backline and hurting the enemy team while our team pushes in the front. You're really forcing the enemy team to be looking two ways right now, which is really good. If you can separate them like that. They also seem really focused on getting your tank, which is, you know, all the better for us, because if the more the enemy team don't pay attention to us, the better. So I like what I'm seeing. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. You're really just jumping in that back line. Mechanically, you are really good. Your aim is really good. And your usage of pulse bomb is really good. It's definitely... I would be inclined to believe that there is that sort of intentional griefing going on in sort of that low plat area. Hence why you're there. Because mechanically, you do seem to be better than that. Why are we taking so long to get it? Oh, there's like a whole ready up system or something. Alright. Entity 531 ready your fucking ass up. So we're going in with 13 kills now and 0 deaths, which is great to see. I would be afraid of what would be happening though if the enemy team were to start putting a little more attention onto you. They aren't really looking at you too much at all. Especially this cast. I really feel like this Cassidy should be looking for you a little more. Right, Genji's going on us. We're dashing away and just leaving him alone. Yeah, great. Help him take care of that jungle queen is fine. Nice. So you said everyone, both teams here are low plat to high gold, and with the way you're doing, I definitely think you're playing in a lower skill level. Like the enemy team don't seem to have much of a care for you. They seem a little too focused on your tank. Right, we're throwing pulse bomb in. Well, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. One of the things you can do with Tracer is you can sort of... The way you can kind of skip... Right, so let me pause. Sorry. Nice kill. One of the things you can do with Tracer, when she throws her pulse bomb out, she has that sort of throw animation where, you know, there's that little bit of time where the bomb has to travel out of your hand. You can skip that completely. Now, what I mean about this sort of animation count, while I'm here, if I were to dash in and then... There's that sort of second where the bomb still has to travel and still has to stick. What you can kind of do is, if you dash in at the same time, and it's as you dash, press your ult button, you'll kind of cancel out that animation. Because if you were to dash and then throw it, you throw. You kind of have to dash, throw, right? You have that sort of second where the bomb has to travel. Or, you can dash in quickly. As you dash in and press the ult button, by the time you get to the target, you've thrown it already, so you're gonna dash right into them, it'll stick right away. It really is just a good way to help sort of guarantee you stick your bomb. So I'd say just practice that a little more. If you can just... It's a lot easier to stick a bomb that way instead of just dashing in and then throwing. Obviously, I'm sticking it here. These guys aren't moving. Whereas we just killed Lucio, kind of peppering from a far range. The enemy team have swapped to Winston. Could be a little more dangerous for us now. I mean, if that jungle queen were to actually go for you, she'd probably get you. Jungle queen could be very good against Tracer. Right. So they're rushing in. Going high ground again. See, they're not really looking at you. I don't get why. They're like... You've barely been hit this entire game. No one seems to look for you at all, which is, you know, great. That's what you pretty much want as Tracer. You want to be just, you want to let your team take all the focus off of you. Lovely stuff. We're going to the third round. Oh, sweet. Old school comp rules. I love it. But yeah, the enemy team aren't looking at you, which is, you know, great. It's great. The more the enemy team don't look at us, the better. It does look the enemy team are going to swap it up this time. Going with a Bastion, a Mei, a Brig, and a Ramatra. They're over here harassing the Penguins. What the... Right. So, what we want to be looking for now. If the enemy team are going to look at us, we're going to have to play a little more safely, especially with the likes of that Mei and Brig and Ramatra. We'll play it just a little more safely. If they're not going to look at you, and they're going to keep playing the way they were, and just... not paying any attention to you, I mean, I guess we can still just dominate as we are. So we'll see how this plays out. Right, Coming around the back way, again, I love it. I love the flanking going on. You're laying into this Bastion. He's just not... Oh, okay. Alright, now they're on you. Alright. Why don't... You're doing so much damage to me, he just doesn't turn around to you. I don't get it. We get Brig. We're going from A. I don't know why we're about to shoot you. I think it was reload. But I love it. Like, you're just laying in damage from behind while they're already fighting your team. So you are really forcing them to sort of look to see where you are. One thing we do gotta realize, and I'm always nice, why didn't she go into her thing? Like, I don't get it. One thing we do need to realize, and I say this a lot for a lot of the games I look at, is we need to sort of understand that this isn't how every game is going to go. There's going to be games where the enemy team do look at us. There are going to be games where the enemy team are going to hard counter us. There's going to be games where the enemy team are going to just look for us regardless of where we are. They're always going to be aware that we're there, and they're always going to be looking for us to kill us before the fight even starts. But you do seem to be a really good tracer. And I do like the level of skill that is going on here. You seem to have taken your time to get to know Tracer. Pulse bomb's back up already. Love to see it. Right. So this is going to be a win, regardless. Right. Right, so again, as I was seeing, I'm seeing a good, decent level of Tracer gameplay. I would be inclined to believe that there is some sort of trolling going on at the low plat and keeping you there. Partially because I'm seeing it myself. I've seen it, like, I've played, like, how many games there do today, and how many people were just intentionally trolling for no reason. Your gameplay is really good. Mechanically, you are good as Tracer. I would love to see another game sort of where the enemy team put a little more pressure onto you, because as good of a Tracer as you are mechanically, and seeing all that, you know, good aim and good mechanical skill, the enemy team didn't really seem to really look at you much. They didn't really pay attention to you at all. I think we went 20-something-0 that game, which really shows that the enemy team weren't actually looking for you. I think there was one close situation that you just about got out of, and that was fighting that Lucio. So I would like to see maybe, you know, a public comp game where the enemy team are putting a little more pressure onto you, paying you a little more attention. But again, that's not me by any means saying that you were bad, or that game was just lucky. I am saying you are good at tracking where your target is going after you blink. It's always a really good thing. If you can't track where your target is going after you blink, you're going to be losing them a lot. You're going to be not as efficient playing Tracer. So I am seeing that as pretty good. I would like to see you do that sort of dashing through your pulse bomb a little more. It'll really help with sticking those pulse bombs. It pretty much cuts out that little gap for that person to move. If you dash in, as soon as you dash into someone, throw that pulse bomb, it'll increase your chance of sticking a pulse bomb much more. But yeah, loved what I was seeing there. Really good stuff. You definitely get into that sort of high plat, low diamond, even mid diamond range. I could see it happening. So if you want to send in another game, maybe in a few weeks, see how you've improved, by all means, feel free to. And that goes for anyone. If anyone here has already submitted a clip and it's been a while since you submitted, feel free to submit again, see how you've improved. Definitely go over it. But that is all I have time for here today. If you did enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button. We are pushing for 500 subscribers. And if you want to support me and my channel and see this glorious Overwatch 2 coaching series continue, head on over to Ko-fi. Any support is appreciated. If you need yourself an art commission, maybe you're a streamer, you're looking for some emotes, head over to my VGen. It's linked in the description as well. But yeah, that's all I have to say. See ya. And my nose has been bugging me this entire video. Holy shit.